Cloning, from science fiction to science fact. I thought we'd have a little cloning experiment here today. I'd like to point out, of course, that these experiments are quite safe. Oh well, apart from the accident we had the other week, but we don't really want to discuss that. I have some clone subjects here on these cards. Well, I'll discuss those in a moment. I'll show you these first of all before we get to the animals. These just look like pieces of playing card stock. But of course that's not true. These are actually cloning plates, okay, which enable the experiment to take place. These are the same width, of course, and also the same length. Let's turn that around so you can see Dolly the sheep here. And these are the animals we're going to do some cloning with. Remember that I should point out these are covered on both surfaces with a special protoplasmic substance which allow the experiments to take place. Now if you were here, I'd let you choose exactly which one of these you would like to clone. But as you're not, I'll pick one for you. The penguin. It's a little rub on the front and a little rub on the back to transfer DNA. We'll leave that down here so we know that one's been done. But watch, we just squeeze the air out like that, and that causes a cloned image to actually grow inside the plates. As you can see, we cloned the penguin all the way down from his popsicle down to his happy little feet here. Once the air gets to him, because these experiments have not been perfected yet, he seems to actually fade away. Again, we've got 3 samples left. What shall we do next? Let's try the lion, perhaps. Just a little rub on the front here, a little rub on the back to transfer the DNA. We'll leave that down there so we know it's done. We squeeze the air out from the plates, and a perfect copy of that lion appears in between the cloning plates. Amazing. A roaring success. A little wave, and of course it just seems to fade away. That leaves us with the snake and the sheep. Let's try the snake. Maybe who'd want to clone a snake, especially an angry looking one like this. But maybe the venom would come in handy, you know, for anti-snake bite treatments and things. Well, as before, we squeeze the air out, and the clone grows exactly in the center of the plates, like so. Still looking as angry as the original. Just a shake and the snake seems to fade away. And that just leaves the sheep, of course. Dolly the sheep. Watch, a little rub on the front, a little rub on the back. Now let's check here. Squeeze the air out. And a perfect copy of that sheep appears, which is just as well, because she was knitting a sock, which means we'll have a pair. Now, as before, the image soon fades away. Sometimes you can just catch the image just fading in the corner there of the animal, but sometimes you can't. Now that leaves us exactly where we started with these 4 blank cloning plates, clear on this side and perfectly on the other side too, apart from that protoplasmic substance. Which just goes to show, of course, that these experiments are completely safe. There's nothing to the rumours that they're dangerous. Oh, did I say nothing? Oops. That could have been worse. You could have seen what happened last week.